So have you found a partner? In the last video, I gave you some great self-care strategies and tools that you can use to begin improving the quality of your life. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit about how best to work with a partner or partners if you're working with a small group so that you have a great experience. There's a few guidelines that are important. Number one, confidentiality. You want to make sure that everything you speak about in the group is kept within the group. Number two, you want equal time. I like to set a timer. I think it's really important because one of the things that will kill a group quicker than anything is somebody who dominates the airspace. So you want to make sure that you dedicate a specific amount of equal time to each person in the group, set a timer, and stick to that. No offering of unsolicited advice. Instead, you can ask for feedback and guidance, but make sure you ask for it. Keep the focus on the positive. Instead of focusing on what isn't working or getting into some kind of negative space or criticizing anything, keep the focus on what works. I've learned as a coach that when you shine a light on what someone does well, they just blossom under that light. So keep it positive. And finally, and most important, keep the commitment. If you're going to agree to meet with each other every other week or once a month, please show up. When people show up for each other, miracles happen. So make a commitment to really be there for each other as you continue moving forward with your partner or your group. And I promise you, not only will you feel relief pretty quickly, you'll have a great time and you'll make really wonderful friends. Working together with other people is a powerful way to change your life. You know, I remember back in, I think it was 2008, I supervised a team of coaches as part of a Duke University study about the effect of coaching and group support on people's health. At the end of the year, a majority of those people had profound effects on their physical health and their emotional health as a result of receiving coaching and working together with each other. I want you to have that same kind of profound impact on your health, your emotional health, your physical health, your spiritual health. That's what happens when you make your self-care a priority. All right, so I know I've given you some self-care strategies, and I know that you've gotten started with a partner. That's just the beginning. What really makes a difference is when you focus on your self-care consistently, slowly, over time. And that's why I've created this online course, so that you and I together once a month can pick one self-care behavior change, focus on that for the whole month, get all of the guidance and support that you need, and then move on to the next one after that. Every single month, I'm going to provide you with an audio lesson based on a chapter in the book. And then after that lesson, you're going to receive a worksheet that will review the course, will give you the information you need in order to continue moving forward. So in addition to the audio lessons, you'll get a PDF copy of the book. I'm going to give you homework after every lesson. I'm going to give you additional material that's going to support that behavior change for the month. And then I'm also going to provide you with resources, the resources that I think are going to best benefit you based on what it is that we're working on at that time. I'm going to invite you to join a private Facebook group called the Life Makeover Group that I use specifically to communicate with those people who are taking the course. So you'll have a chance to connect with other people. You might even be able to find some partners or group members to work with virtually if you're not in the same area. But that will be a great way for you to get some reinforcement from other people who are taking the course during the year. I'm going to start the course by making the first lesson a live call with me. I'm going to finish the course with a live call, so lesson number 12 will also be a live call. And then in the middle, I'm going to provide you with a live coaching call just to kind of check in, see how you're doing, where you might be getting stuck, where you might need some additional support, or where you might want to actually brag about the great changes that you're making in your life. So it'll start with a live call, it will end with a live call, and in the middle, you'll have a chance to get some live coaching from me. So I hope that you'll join me over the year. I'm glad that we'll have a whole year to work together to support you with your self-care. You'll get to just work on one behavior change every month, and that's just going to make it a lot easier than trying to change a whole bunch of things overnight. I promise you, at the end of the year, when you look in the mirror, you're going to love who you see.